Let's start with coming back from the break. How do you feel after having a little bit of time off coming back into the season?
Yeah, I feel great about it. It's good. We take a little time for rest, and now we're ready to work.
When it comes to your game, where have you seen your game develop over this entire year so far in North America?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with the puck. I make good decisions sometimes, better than it was in the beginning of the year. My physical game was better, and yeah,
Where do you want to take your game to the next level still in this season?
it's still same things. I mean, physical game. My game in both of three zones, neutral, defensive zone, everywhere. I need to be better everywhere.
Who on this team have you talked to player wise and learned from or watched throughout practice?
No, like everybody. I try to take something from every player because in NHL every player is great in something, and I try to take the things from everybody.
And then just also being able to play in the AHL, how has that experience in Tucson helped you with your game as well?
It helps me a lot, 100%. Yeah, 100%. It helps me a lot. So it's a good experience. Yeah.
It's good to be back at it. It's good to see the boys. Get the rust off a little bit today. Like the intention. Obviously, we execute like a team. Did not skate in 12 days, but that was as expected. I think the guys were tuned in. They did what they had to do. Happy about that.
How do you approach this next stretch of practice time going into that first game on the 25th?
No, we have three really important, well, 3 or 4 really important objectives. First of all, is be competition ready on the 25th, to be as close as we can of a game intensity. So we'll crank it up during the week. The second thing for us is an improvement. We need take it as like during the season between practice, between game. Okay, you have a practice. It's just to maintain or sometimes improve or work on the little thing, but you don't have a lot of energy to put in that. You need to save energy for the game. So most of your improvement is through video and stuff like that. You don't have a lot of practice where you improve. Your practice is to maintain your skill, maintain your pace, maintain your details, those kind of things. But now we have an opportunity, same thing than you have during training camp, to work at some specific thing. Like you saw today on the ice, we work on one specific situation, a neutral zone forecheck, where it was not perfect for us. We needed a little bit more fluidity, so we practice it. I think now the guys see it, so we want to do that through the process. So it's improving structure or detail. And the third objective will be as well for us the special team. That will be important. We have a window here where we can work a lot on special team. We did 5-on-3 today, but today the mindset is we don't want to put too much time working on our power play when the guys did not touch the ice or did not touch the puck in 12 days. It's not fair for the power play, so we will have more moving forward. And the last objective is lineup. We have new guys who are practicing. Kerfy and Cools did not practice for a while, so trying new combination and new stuff and see how it looks.
Daniil has grown a lot in this season. From training camp to now, where have you seen his biggest growth? And then what can he continue to do with his work ethic to continue to grow?
His work ethic is elite. There's no, never talk to him about working. That's it. The improvement from Booter from training camp to when he got called up for us was major on being comfortable in the structure. He's a guy who wants to be structured, and for him to understand exactly where he has to go during training camp, it was a little bit of a challenge. But the biggest improvement he did is going to the net. He's really good at finding space to get his shot, but to go to the net, to be a net presence, I think he grew a lot. He was really good. Defensively, he's really good. It's for him, it's to get more reps in the structure. So I think he had a really good run with us. You can see he thinks the game at a high level. He have really great IQ. he will grow in his body. He will get stronger. He will get bigger. He needs to do that, and he needs to get a little bit more confident with the puck. We always talk about those guys when they're ready. The game slow down. At some point, the game slow down a little bit, and what makes one more play or has a little bit of more poise. That will come. That will come. He's just not there yet, but that will come. You can see it's there. It's like I often say to you, it's not a if player, he's a when player. It's not if he figure it out. We know he will. We know that will settle. It's when.
Similar question just about Lamoureux and Simashev. What have you seen since the last time that they were in the NHL?
You said Simashev and Lamy?
Lamoureux.
Lamy. I think for Lamy, Lamy is a big monster who, unfortunately for him, missed a lot of hockey. Not last year, in the last 4 or 5 years of his career. So he's 21. He just turned 22, but he missed a lot of hockey. And I think you can see by playing more minutes, being more exposed to plenty of situations, that help his assertiveness. He's help him to react when the game asks questions, when the game isn't get off script. He's better to react. I think it's rare you can find a guy at 6'7" who skate, can make play, can handle the puck, can read the play. He has all the tools. I think he's growing really well. I think you have all the report from Tucson, and the progression is there. So he's another guy. He's not a if, he's a win player. And for Sima had a really good start with us. And at some point and it's always the challenge when you arrive at pros. At some point you will hit the wall. And when you hit the wall, how you will respond to it, how you will get your confidence and keep making play and being able to play, it's a skill. People think, oh, you have it or not. No, it's not true. When Gunnar hit the wall, it was for him something new, because in junior, okay, you go in the stretch of 2 games, you don't score, but you had 4 scoring chances in each game, and now you go in the next game and you push even harder, you have 6 scoring chances. Boy, that's not tough for the confident. In the NHL, it might take 2 games before you get your next one. That is tough. Now it get in your skin and everything. So Simashev, you must not forget he was playing pro before. So he was playing with a lot of restriction, a lot of stuff he was obviously not allowed to do and not pushed to do. And I think the fact he had the opportunity to go in Tucson and make play and make experience, because making play goes with making the wrong play. And when you make the wrong play in the NHL, the price you pay is really steep for you and for the team. So it's not the best league to learn where's your line of making those plays. So I think the fact he had the opportunity to do it in Tucson, I think he's you can see his confidence growing, and he will be a better player for it.
Are Cooley and Kerfoot now fully cleared?
No, they practiced black with their color jersey, so it's positive, but they didn't tell me they were game ready. So I assume they're ready for contact in practice. We'll figure it out, but we have time.
Once those guys are ready, how do you incorporate them into the lineup? You guys are obviously playing really, really well. Yeah. Coming into the Olympic break without them, how do you then incorporate that talent back in?
That will be. We'll have a lot of discussion. Obviously, we already had discussion. We had discussion 3 weeks ago. A week ago today, we will have those fluid discussion. What I like about our lineup now, it's super flexible, and I think when you have a flexible lineup, it's a good reflect of how good is your team. There's a certain team in the league, I look at their lineup sometimes and the line change, and I'm kind of, whatever they do, it's good. I feel like that about our group. I think there's a lot of combination who can be put. I like eights with Yami and JJ. They play really well together. I like Crosshair with Schmaltzy and Kels. I like as well the duo Gunnar and Cools when they were together. So from there, I like Boehner, Karks. I like Boehner as well with Gunnar. So that give us plenty of options. The thing we will like as well is create some stability with Stanny as well. I think that will help. So how we do all of that, it will depend upon who's healthy. So we'll wait a little bit and we'll figure it out.
On the Cooley topic, though, with this injury that he's kind of incurred, we've seen so much maturity growth from him going from last season to this season. What has this stretch of having to not be with the team, not playing, kind of done for his off-ice mental process?
It's been tough. It's been tough for him because he's a boys. He's a boys. He loves to be with the boys. He loves to be around. And you know, that's the mental part was really tough when you're injured at that level. Is you're used to be with the team all the time, and you're not with the team. When you arrive here in the morning, the boys are not here. When they arrive, you jump on the ice to skate. When you get off the ice and you do your therapy, they are in meeting, then you're never with them. It's like you're not with the boys. So it's you're here, they're on the road. So that's a mental part where it's challenging. And my belief in life is challenge build you. That's great, having challenge. You can see adversity like a problem, I think. Adversity is part of what you want to become, what you will become. If you shy away from adversity, who will you be? You will be a guy when there's adversity, we cannot trust you. Well, what's that? Nobody wants that. You want people who. It's not easy, but you need to rise in those situations, and I think Cool's at that opportunity. Other guys sometimes they have a bad stretch or they have to play injured and everything. Well, that's an opportunity you have to grow.
And just, after practice ended, a small little meeting with the leadership core. You don't need to necessarily share what the message was, but I'm curious what you're looking for out of that group in this home stretch where the cards are on the table and you need to find that push.
Yeah, we're not there yet, in the sense of, for me, I always tell you, why worry about tomorrow if we don't do what we have to do today? So the message with those guys was the next couple practice, it's an opportunity for us to grow our culture, our energy, our enthusiasm, our focus and practice. And that, we just talk about challenge, it's challenging. When you play in HL and you look at your next game and it looks like it's in a year away, it's tough to keep that level of intensity. But that's the challenge we have, and we need to, today was a good day, tomorrow has to be a better day, and we need to win every day, and I need those guys to take charge and lead that way, and not, I call that the eagle and the duck. You don't want them to be a duck and that's boring. That's, oh my God, another one. That's not the attitude you want. You want to have the eagle where he's flying high, protecting everybody, and he's hunting. So that's what we want to be.